bull childs, they would come out and they were teaching us how to dance, and they were teaching us like how to hop, and that style's like more, I guess you could say, contemporary bird dancing, you know, because back in the day, like old style bird dancing was like going back and forth, and then, you know, like just hopping with your hands, not hopping, but, you know, going up and down with your hands, and so that style is like more, I would say, contemporary, when you're hopping back and forth, like, you know, like that. And so they taught us how to do that, and then the way they would teach us, they would just put us against the boys like you're competing with them, like kind of battling them, you know. But just to get us comfortable, like dancing with each other and dancing around each other. And then also Jenny Lyons, she also taught us how to dance. After we got in Bouye's group, she came and she showed us how to dance the old style. And that was the same style that my Aunt Catherine taught us. And then I remember my Aunt Catherine telling me before that they had learned how to dance from an elder lady in the Chocolate Mountains. Her and Jenny, they learned how to dance from the same lady. And they never said why they dance that way. They just told us, you know, this is how you dance. And you don't question your elders, you know, so you just listen and you do it. And so that's what we learned. And then we got in Bouye's group, and we're a pretty small group at the time, but now we're a really big group, and we've been to a lot of places. Sacramento, we went to New York, our group, we go all over Southern California, different places, and during that time I had wanted a bird dress, you know, and so I went to town and had some Mexican lady make it for me. And then my mom's like, you're not supposed to be doing that, you have to make your own regalia for your own self. And so I was like, oh, all right. I said, but I wanted a dress, and I showed her everything how I wanted it, and she did it just exactly how I wanted it. And then so I was like, my mom told me that, and so I was like, all right, I'll make it myself then. And so I just started out trying to sew. Me and my mom, she was trying to show me, and whatever she knew how to sew, and piecing together things, you know, just trial and error and stuff. Because nobody ever sat us down and showed us how to make a bird dress. And so just after a long trial and error, you know, it just got better and better sewing, and taught myself how to sew. And then now I teach sewing classes now on how to make ribbon dresses. I've taught at Agua, and then Morongo Tanef. I've taught here at the girls down here at the Morongo school. I've taught them how to make ribbon dresses. And we'll usually do the two-piece, you know, that's more contemporary style. And the one-piece is more like the old style. But that wasn't, you know, that's not like traditional. Like our traditional clothing, you know, was just like grass skirts and, you know, rabbit blankets and stuff like that. But, you know, after colonization happened, you know, we had material, ribbons, you know, that started integrating in different styles. And so that's how that kind of came about, you know. And I don't know what else. Anything else? I don't know, that's all I can think of. Unless you guys have any questions. Oh yeah.
Can we use shawls, like with our dresses, or is that not our style?
I would say yeah, because from what I know, the old style dress, how they would dress was with a shawl. And the only story I ever heard on that was a story from the river, was that when the women would go to town, they didn't wear shirts, because, you know, back at old style dress, you know, and they would have, like, I guess their beads on, and the people in the town, you know, the whites or the Spanish people, they thought it was inappropriate, you know, and they didn't like that. And so then the women started wearing those shawls. That's, like, kind of the significance I heard of that. Yeah. But from what I know, my mom would always tell us, you know, to wear our shawls and with our outfit and stuff.
Is there a certain way you're supposed to hold your hands, like when you talk?
What I was taught with Catherine, my Aunt Catherine, is like, you know, you hold your hands here, and Jenny, when you're going to hold your hands here. And I guess, you know, different reservations have different styles of dance. And different families have different styles of dance too. So if you're from another reservation, I'd say ask your people there. But if you're from here, I know that we would always hold our hands like this, together in front of us. well, when you're just going like this, it's right here in front of you, like, you know. And, but I know like the more contemporary style, you know, the Kuya girls hold their hands still like a little bit out more and then go back and forth.
Is there a significance on how, like different reservations, different ribbons?
Yeah, I heard that, you know, Kuya style, they'll have 3 rows of ribbon. And like for me, because I want to get a little bit more fancier, or, you know, I like to sew, so, and I'll add more colors, you know, but like Arizona style, they'll have ribbons like, they'll go all the way up. And you can tell the different styles, you know, when you look at Kumeyaay, they'll have like kind of like cheer dresses with ribbon, and I think the way the Kumeyaay dance is the girls is like close to our style when hopping, I guess, you know.
Also, are shoes supposed to be covered with the dress, or does it matter?
I don't think it matters. A lot of girls I see, they don't even wear shoes. But I'm like, I need my shoes on. It's cold, or if it's too hot. I'm like, shoot. I think it's all what you prefer, you know, because you don't want to trip over your dress, you know, when you're dancing, you know. It's just whatever you prefer, I would think.